We're diving deep into the world of rare coins, focusing on the 2017 P Mint P Ellis Island quarter. These coins are part of the America the Beautiful quarter series and, unbelievably, some have been valued at a whopping $1.3 million. Let's explore how a seemingly ordinary quarter could become worth such an incredible amount of money. The 2017 P Ellis Island quarter was released as part of the America the Beautiful quarters program. This program began in 2010 and features designs that represent important landmarks and national parks across the United States. The Ellis Island quarter specifically celebrates the iconic Ellis Island in New York Harbor, the gateway for millions of immigrants arriving in the United States between 1892 and 1954. The design on the reverse side of the coin depicts an immigrant family arriving at Ellis Island, with the hospital building in the background. This imagery is a tribute to the journey of those seeking a new life in America. The obverse side, like all quarters in this series, features the familiar portrait of George Washington. The P mint mark signifies that this coin was minted at the Philadelphia Mint. For most quarters minted before 2017, Philadelphia coins did not carry a mint mark. However, 2017 was the first time that quarters produced in Philadelphia featured the P mint mark, making this coin significant for collectors. Now, let's talk about why a 2017 P Ellis Island quarter could be worth $1.3 million. The key factor that can drastically increase the value of a coin like this is its rarity and condition. Most coins circulate and get worn down, making high-quality examples much rarer over time. Coins in perfect, uncirculated condition with no visible marks or scratches are called MS-70 coins. These flawless coins are highly prized by collectors. In addition, coins that have rare errors or unique characteristics can also fetch a high price. Examples of errors include double die strikes, misaligned prints, or planchet errors. These errors make the coin stand out and can significantly increase its value. In some cases, a rare version of the coin could be a part of a special collector's set or have an extremely limited mintage. For the 2017 P Ellis Island quarter, a combination of these factors could result in its value skyrocketing to $1.30 million. So, how do you know if the 2017 P Ellis Island quarter you have is one of the valuable ones? First, look for any errors or unusual characteristics. Check for things like double die strikes, off-center printing, or other oddities that could set the coin apart from a regular quarter. Next, examine the condition of the coin. Coins that are in pristine condition with no visible wear or damage are far more valuable. If your coin looks brand new with no scratches or marks, it could be worth having it professionally graded by a coin grading service. Finally, consider the historical significance and rarity. If your coin is from a limited mintage or part of a rare set, it could be worth far more than its face value. While finding a coin like the 2017 P Ellis Island quarter that's worth $1.3 million is rare, it's not impossible. Coins with unique errors or in flawless condition can fetch incredible prices in the collector's market. If you come across one, make sure to have it properly evaluated by an expert. You never know, you could be holding a fortune in your hands. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about valuable coins that could be hiding in your pocket change, be sure to like and subscribe for more content. Leave a comment below if you found any rare coins yourself. We're diving into one of the most exciting and potentially valuable coins in U.S. history, the 2001 P Mint Mark Kentucky State Quarter. This quarter is part of the 50-state quarters program, which was launched by the U.S. Mint between 1999 and 2008. Each quarter in the series features a unique design representing one of the 50 states. The Kentucky quarter was released in 2001 and quickly became a favorite among collectors. But what makes this specific quarter worth as much as $1.4 million? The design on the reverse side of the Kentucky quarter showcases the famous Federal Hill Mansion along with a thoroughbred horse, symbolizing Kentucky's history and heritage. The horse represents the state's reputation for breeding some of the finest racehorses in the world. The date of 1792 is also significant, as it represents the year Kentucky became the 15th state to join the Union. However, it's not the design alone that makes this coin worth a fortune. When we talk about coins being worth big money, it's often because of a combination of factors. For the 2001 P Kentucky quarter, rarity and condition are two of the biggest factors. Coins that are in uncirculated or near-perfect condition are worth significantly more than those that have been circulated and show signs of wear. Collectors and investors alike are constantly on the lookout for high-grade coins because they are much rarer and therefore more valuable. Another key factor that increases the value of a coin is whether it has any errors or anomalies. Error coins are coins that were struck incorrectly during the minting process, and they are highly sought after by collectors. The 2001 P Kentucky quarter has been known to have several variations, including double dies and off-center strikes, which dramatically increase its value. A coin with a significant minting error in near-perfect condition can easily fetch a price of over $1 million at auction. Now, let's talk about how a Kentucky quarter could reach that astounding value of $1.4 million. To reach this level, the coin would need to be in pristine condition, ideally graded by a professional coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. These organizations grade coins on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect coin. A Kentucky quarter that has been graded as a 70 and contains a rare error is the kind of coin that could be sold for $1.4 million or more. The highest prices are typically realized at auctions, where collectors are willing to bid against each other for rare and valuable coins. Auction houses that specialize in rare coins, like heritage auctions, often handle the sales of these high-end collectibles. When a coin of this caliber goes up for auction, it can create a lot of buzz in the numismatic community, driving prices even higher. So, how can you tell if you have a valuable Kentucky quarter? First, look for the P mint mark, which indicates that the coin was minted in Philadelphia. Then, examine the coin carefully for any signs of errors. You may want to use a magnifying glass to check for any doubling on the letters or numbers, or any other unusual features. If you believe you have a rare coin, consider having it professionally graded to determine its value. Even if your 2001 P Kentucky quarter doesn't have any errors, it could still be worth money if it's in excellent condition. Coins that have been well preserved, especially those that haven't been circulated, are always more valuable. If you're lucky enough to find one in mint condition, you could be sitting on a small fortune. In conclusion, the 2001 P Mint Mark Kentucky State Quarter is more than just a piece of change. It's a valuable collectible that could be worth up to $1.4 million. Whether it's due to its condition, rarity, or minting errors, this coin has the potential to make you rich. So, check your change, search through your coin collection, and who knows, you might just find a treasure hidden in plain sight. We have an incredible story about a 1983 P Mint Mark $quarter coin that could be worth up to $1.6 million. That's right, you heard it correctly. This common-looking coin from 1983 could potentially make you a millionaire if you happen to find the right one. Stick around because we'll go over all the details you need to know to discover if your 1983 quarter is worth a fortune. Let's start with some background information on the 1983 P Mint Mark quarter. In 1983, the Philadelphia Mint struck millions of these quarters for circulation, but what makes this year so special is that very few of these coins were preserved in mint condition. During the early 1980s, the U.S. Mint did not produce any official uncirculated coin sets, which means that most 1983 quarters went straight into circulation, making high-quality examples rare and highly sought after by collectors. So why could a 1983 P quarter be worth $1.6 million? Well, it all comes down to condition. If you find a 1983 P quarter that is in near-perfect mint state or even a proof-like condition, you could have a coin that is extremely valuable. Grading services like PCGS and NGC have rated some 1983 P quarters at the highest levels like MS68 or MS69, which are incredibly rare for circulated coins. The better the condition, the higher the grade, and the more valuable the coin becomes. In fact, the highest graded 1983 P quarter ever sold went for $1.6 million at auction due to its pristine condition and rarity. Now let's talk about what to look for if you're checking your change for one of these valuable quarters. First, inspect the coin carefully for any signs of wear or damage. The more flawless the surface of the coin, the more likely it is to be valuable. Check for sharp details in the coin's design, such as the hair on George Washington's head and the feathers on the eagle's wings. These details should be crisp and clear with no signs of smoothing or wear. Additionally, make sure to examine the mint mark on the coin located to the right of Washington's ponytail. Look for the letter P, which indicates it was minted in Philadelphia. Another factor that could increase the value of a 1983 P quarter is the presence of any minting errors. Error coins are highly collectible and can be worth a significant amount of money. Some of the errors to look out for on 1983 P quarters include off-center strikes, double dies, and missing letters or numbers. If you happen to find one of these error coins, it could easily add thousands of dollars to The coin's value: if you believe you have a high-quality 1983 P quarter or an error coin, the next step is to have it professionally graded. Grading services like PCGS and NGC can evaluate the condition of your coin and assign it a grade which can significantly impact its market value. A higher grade means a higher value, so it's worth the investment to have your coin graded by experts. Once your coin is graded, you'll have a clear idea of its worth and whether or not you could be holding a coin worth millions. If you're lucky enough to have a 1983 P quarter in excellent condition or with a valuable error, you may want to consider selling it at auction. High-end coin auctions are the best place to sell rare coins, as collectors from around the world are willing to pay top dollar for these treasures. You could also sell the coin through a reputable dealer or online marketplace, but keep in mind that high-end coins like this tend to fetch the most money at auction. The 1983 P Mint Mark quarter dollar coin might look like any other quarter, but in reality it could be worth a life-changing amount of money. So next time you're going through your change, be sure to keep an eye out for this rare coin. You never know, you might just find a treasure hiding in plain sight. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe to our BS Coins World for more tips on valuable coins and collectibles. Happy hunting! We're diving into the world of 1989 P Mint Mark quarter dollar coins that could be worth an astonishing $1.9 million. That's right, this common-looking coin could make you a millionaire if you happen to have the right one in your collection. Let's first talk a bit about the 1989 P Mint Mark quarter. The P stands for the Philadelphia Mint, where these coins were produced. In 1989, millions of quarters were struck, making it seem like they're not that rare at first glance. But here's the catch. There are some very rare error coins from that year that could bring in massive sums of money at auctions. So, what makes a 1989 P quarter worth $1.9 million? It's all about the minting errors and condition of the coin. Some of these quarters were minted with significant errors that went unnoticed during production. These errors can vary, ranging from off-center strikes, double dies, or even coins struck on the wrong planchet. These types of errors are what coin collectors go crazy for, and that's where the huge value comes into play. One specific error to look out for is the double die obverse, where the design on the front of the coin is accidentally struck twice, creating a noticeable doubling effect. If you spot one of these in your collection, you could be looking at a coin worth a fortune. Another key factor is the coin's condition. If your 1989 P quarter is in mint or uncirculated condition, that drastically increases its value. Coin grading is very important when determining the worth of any rare coin. A 1989 P quarter that has been graded MS 65 or higher, meaning it's in near-perfect condition, is what you want to aim for. Collectors are willing to pay top dollar for high-grade coins, especially if they feature unique minting errors. To give you an idea of how valuable these coins can be, one rare 1989 P quarter with a prominent mint error sold at auction for an incredible $1.9 million. It's unbelievable that a quarter could fetch such a high price. But this is the power of rare coins with unique characteristics. So how can you tell if your 1989 P quarter is worth millions? First, take a close look at the coin under magnification to spot any doubling on the obverse or reverse, off-center strikes, or any other noticeable abnormalities. If you think you've got something special, your next step should be getting the coin professionally graded by a reputable company like the PCGS or NGC. This will give you a clear idea of its condition and confirm whether you have one of the highly sought-after error coins. If you're lucky enough to have one of these rare 1989 P Mint Mark quarters, you could potentially sell it at a major coin auction or through a private collector for millions of dollars. This is why it's so important to carefully check your coins before spending them or leaving them sitting in a drawer collecting dust. To wrap things up, the 1989 P Mint Mark quarter dollar coin might look like just another piece of pocket change, but it could be hiding a small fortune. Errors like double dies or off-center strikes can push the value of these coins into the millions. So, before you toss that old quarter aside, make sure to inspect it closely. It could be worth way more than 25 cents. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos about rare coins that could make you rich. Let us know in the comments if you found any interesting 1989 P quarters or other rare coins in your collection. We're diving into a very special coin, the 2005 P Mint Mark California quarter dollar. This coin, a part of the 50-state quarters program, might just be sitting in your pocket change, and if you're lucky, it could be worth a staggering $1.2 million. Now, before we jump into why this quarter could be worth so much, let's talk about the coin itself. The 2005 California quarter was released as part of the United States Mint's 50-state quarters program. It was the 31st quarter released in this series, and it honors California, the Golden State. The design on the reverse features naturalist John Muir, the famous Yosemite Valley, and a California condor soaring overhead. It's a beautiful representation of California's rich natural history. The obverse, of course, features the profile of George Washington, as do all the state quarters. But the real magic of this coin lies in the details, specifically in the 2005 P Mint Mark version that was minted in Philadelphia. So what makes this particular California quarter so valuable? Well, like many rare and expensive coins, it comes down to a combination of rarity, condition, and error varieties. For some of these quarters, certain errors or unique features have made them highly desirable among collectors. One of the most significant factors is the presence of minting errors. These errors can include things like double strikes, die cracks, off-center strikes, or even coins that were struck on the wrong planchet. In the case of the 2005 P Mint Mark California quarter, some versions of this coin were struck with errors that have made them incredibly valuable. For example, a well-known error for this quarter is the die clash error, where the die used to strike the coin shows a noticeable imprint of another part of the coin. This creates a unique and fascinating pattern that can drastically increase the coin's value. If you come across one of these error coins in pristine condition, you could be looking at a payout in the hundreds of thousands or even millions. But errors aren't the only thing that makes this quarter valuable. The condition of the coin, known as its grade, also plays a huge role. Coins that are in perfect or near-perfect condition, meaning they have little to no wear, scratches, or blemishes, are considered highly valuable by collectors. The grading scale for coins ranges from 1 to 70, with 70 being a coin in perfect mint condition. If you happen to have a 2005 P Mint Mark California quarter in mint state 65 or higher, that's where the real money starts rolling in. Some of the highest graded California quarters have sold for record-breaking amounts at auctions. In fact, a near-perfect specimen of this quarter has been known to sell for up to $1.2 million. That's right, $1.2 million for a quarter that was minted in the millions just a few years ago. So, what should you be looking for? First, check your quarter for the P Mint mark on the obverse side of the coin, right next to Washington's profile. This indicates that the coin was minted in Philadelphia. Next, examine the condition of the coin. Does it look brand new, or is it heavily worn? If it's in great condition, it might be worth having it professionally graded by a coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. Then, look for any unusual features or errors on the coin, especially on the reverse side where the California design is located. Check for things like die clashes, double strikes, or any other irregularities. Now, I know what you're thinking. How do I cash in if I think I've got one of these rare quarters? Well, your first step is to get the coin authenticated and graded by a professional service. This will give you a clearer idea of its value. After that, you can look for coin dealers or auctions where rare coins are sold. Auction houses like Heritage Auctions or Stax Bowers are known for handling high-value coins, and they could help you get the best possible price for your rare California quarter. To wrap things up, the 2005 P Mint Mark California quarter is a coin that could be worth a life-changing amount of money. Whether it's due to a rare mint error or its perfect condition, this coin has the potential to sell for up to $1.2 million at auction. So, the next time you go through your pocket change, don't overlook those quarters. You might just be holding on to a fortune. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more content on rare and valuable coins. And who knows, you might be the next person to discover a hidden treasure right in your own pocket. We will be diving into the fascinating world of rare coins and uncovering the incredible value behind the 1988 P Mint Mark quarter. Yes, you heard that right. This specific quarter could be worth a staggering $1.5 million. If you have one of these hidden gems in your collection or tucked away in your pocket change, you may be sitting on a fortune. Let's explore why the 1988 P quarter holds such immense value and what makes it so unique. First, let's start by talking about what a mint mark is and why it matters. Coins minted in the United States bear a small letter or symbol, known as the mint mark, which identifies the mint where the coin was produced. The P Mint mark on the 1988 quarter indicates that it was minted in Philadelphia. Generally, the Philadelphia Mint produces a large number of coins, which means that most quarters from that mint may not be very rare. However, certain coins like the 1988 P quarter can become highly valuable due to specific factors. One of the key reasons this 1988 P quarter is worth so much is due to its condition. Coin collectors, also known as numismatists, are always on the lookout for coins in pristine condition. A flawless, uncirculated coin is far more valuable than one that has been in circulation for decades. Coins graded at the highest levels by professional grading services, such as MS-68 or higher, can command eye-popping prices. If you happen to have a 1988 P quarter that has been well preserved and is free of scratches, wear, or any form of damage, you may have struck gold. Another factor that contributes to the 1988 P quarter's high value is rarity. Even though millions of these quarters were minted, very few remain in mint condition today. Most quarters from 1988 have been in circulation for decades, and their condition has deteriorated over time. Finding a 1988 P quarter that is still in near-perfect condition is extremely rare, which significantly boosts its value. Collectors are willing to pay top dollar to get their hands on these rare coins, especially when they are in such excellent condition. There are also specific errors that could be present on a 1988 P quarter that would make it even more valuable. Error coins are coins that were minted with some sort of mistake, such as a misstrike, double die, or off-center strike. These errors occur during the coin production process and are highly sought after by collectors. If your 1988 P quarter has one of these unique minting errors, its value could skyrocket. Error coins are considered one-of-a-kind pieces, making them highly collectible and extremely valuable to so. How can you tell if your 1988 P quarter is worth $1.5 million? The first step is to closely examine the coin. Look for the P mint mark on the front of the coin, just to the right of Washington's portrait. Next, assess the condition of the coin. Is it free of scratches, dents, and other signs of wear? If so, you may want to consider having the coin professionally graded by a service like PCGS or NGC, two of the leading coin grading organizations in the world. A high-grade 1988 P quarter, particularly those rated at MS-68 or higher, could easily fetch a huge sum of money at auction. Additionally, you should check for any possible errors on the coin. Look for signs of misstrikes, double dies, or off-center images. If you believe your 1988 P quarter has any of these rare errors, it's worth seeking the opinion of an expert or having it authenticated by a professional. Error coins are incredibly rare, and if your quarter has one, it could be worth even more than $1.50 million to sum up. The 1988 P Mint Mark quarter may seem like an ordinary coin at first glance, but it holds the potential to be a life-changing find for anyone lucky enough to own it in pristine condition or with a unique error. Collectors are constantly on the hunt for rare and valuable coins like these, and auctions for high-grade or error coins can reach astonishing prices. So, if you have a 1988 P quarter sitting in your collection, now is the time to take a closer look. You never know. It could be the key to unlocking a fortune. Thank you for joining me on this exciting journey through the world of rare coins. If you enjoyed the video or found it helpful, be sure to like and subscribe to stay updated on more valuable coin finds. And don't forget to check your pocket change. You might be holding on to a hidden treasure. We're diving into a fascinating topic: the 1999 Pennsylvania State quarter with a P mint mark that could be worth as much as $1.6 million. Yes, you heard that right. A single quarter potentially worth over $1 million. But what makes this coin so valuable? And how can you spot one? Let's get into it.in 1999. The U.S. Mint launched the 50 State Quarters program, which became one of the most popular coin programs in history. The Pennsylvania quarter was the second design released, following Delaware. These quarters were minted in large numbers, but there's something special about certain versions of the Pennsylvania quarter that could make them worth a fortune. First, let's talk about the mint mark. The P on the coin stands for the Philadelphia Mint, where this particular quarter was produced. While millions of these coins were struck, only a select few have the characteristics that make them highly valuable. So what exactly makes a 1999 Pennsylvania quarter with a P mint mark worth $1.60 million? The primary factor is its rarity and condition. Coins in circulation tend to get scratched and worn over time, but if you come across a Pennsylvania quarter in pristine condition, meaning it looks nearly brand new with no scratches or signs of wear, it could be extremely valuable. These coins are often graded by professionals, and if your quarter receives a high grade, such as MS-68 or higher, you could be looking at a major payday. Another aspect to watch out for is errors. Coins with minting errors are highly sought after by collectors. Some of the most valuable Pennsylvania quarters have what's called a double die error, where parts of the design appear doubled due to a mistake during the minting process. If you happen to find a quarter with a doubling on the date or any part of the image, that could make your coin worth a lot more. There are also reports of off-center strikes and missing mint marks that have caught the eye of collectors. Coins with these kinds of errors are much rarer, and their value can skyrocket depending on the severity of the error. If your 1999 Pennsylvania quarter has any of these features, it could be worth significantly more than face value. Another key point that adds to the value of these coins is their historical importance. The Pennsylvania quarter is not only part of the 50-state quarters program but also a symbol of American history, featuring an outline of the state, the Commonwealth statue, and a keystone to represent Pennsylvania's nickname as the Keystone State. This connection to history makes these coins even more appealing to collectors and investors. Now, here's what you should do if you think you have a valuable 1999 Pennsylvania quarter. First, examine the coin closely under good lighting. Look for any doubling, off-center strikes, or other unusual features. Next, check the condition. Is it worn and scratched, or does it still have that shiny, mint look? If your coin looks almost perfect, it might be worth getting it graded by a professional service. There are a few trusted companies like PCGS and NGC that specialize in grading coins. They will assign a grade based on the coin's condition and rarity, and that can help you determine its true market value. If your quarter receives a high grade and has any of the rare features we've talked about, it could be worth anywhere from a few $100s to over $1 million. So why is there so much demand for these quarters? Part of it is due to the state quarters program, which introduced millions of Americans to coin collecting. The program not only sparked interest in everyday people but also made it easier for rare coins to become valuable over time. As more and more collectors seek out high-grade examples of these coins, their value continues to rise. But remember, not every 1999 Pennsylvania quarter will be worth a fortune. Only those in exceptional condition or with rare errors hold significant value. If you find one, though, it could be life-changing. Imagine turning a simple quarter from your pocket change into $1.6 million. That's the kind of story that makes coin collecting so exciting. To recap, if you're lucky enough to come across a 1999 P mint mark Pennsylvania quarter, check for errors, examine its condition, and consider having it graded. Who knows, you might be holding a coin worth $1.6 million. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about valuable coins, make sure to like and subscribe for future updates. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you never miss a video. Let us know in the comments if you found any rare coins or if you're just starting your collecting journey. The Basics, the 1990 4/4 dollar is part of the Washington quarter series. This coin features George Washington on the front or obverse side and the traditional American bald eagle on the reverse. The D mint mark located just to the right of Washington's ponytail indicates that the coin was minted in Denver, but it's not just any 1994 D quarter that's worth millions. The real treasure lies in a few specific factors that set this coin apart from the rest. The first factor that drives up the value of the 1994 D quarter is its condition. Coins that are in perfect mint state condition, graded MS67 or higher by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC, are incredibly rare. Mint state refers to a coin that shows no signs of wear, meaning it was never circulated or used in transactions. Coins like this often have crisp, sharp details with no visible scratches or blemishes. The 1994 D quarters in MS67 or MS68 conditions are highly sought after by collectors because they are almost impossible to find. Another key factor is the rarity of the coin. While the U.S. Mint produced millions of 1994 D quarters, only a very small number of these coins were preserved in pristine condition. Over time, most of these coins were used in daily transactions, wearing down their surfaces and diminishing their collector value. Only a handful have survived in perfect condition, making them extremely rare and valuable. Now let's talk about what makes this particular coin worth a staggering $1.1 million in the world of coin collecting. Small details can make a huge difference. For example, some 1994 D quarters have known minting errors such as double dies or misalignments. These errors occur during the minting process when the die or stamp shifts slightly, creating a doubling effect or other imperfections on the coin surface. Coins with these errors can be worth a fortune because they are unique and highly collectible. In addition to mint errors, some 1994 D quarters also have higher metal content or unique characteristics that Distinguish them from the standard version, the coin's metal. Composition can sometimes play a role in its value, though the Washington Quarter Series is typically made from copper and nickel alloy. However, any slight variations in metal content, especially during the minting process, could add to the coin's desirability and value. Collectors are always on the lookout for rare coins that tell a story, and the 1994 D Mint Mark quarter does exactly that, whether it's because of its near flawless condition, its rarity, or the presence of minting errors. This coin has become a valuable piece of American numismatic history. A 1994 D quarter in mint condition could fetch anywhere from several thousand to over $1 million at auction, and in one extraordinary case, a collector paid a staggering $1.1 million for a 1994 D quarter with exceptional characteristics and history. So what should you do if you have a 1994 D Mint Mark quarter? First, check the condition of the coin. If it looks like it's in near perfect shape with no visible signs of wear or damage, it's time to get it professionally graded. If your coin comes back with a high grade, it could be worth a significant amount of money. Next, take a close look for any possible minting errors. Look for doubling on the numbers or letters, or any unusual patterns or misalignments. If you suspect your coin has an error, it could increase its value dramatically. Finally, consider consulting with a professional coin dealer or attending a coin auction to see what similar coins are selling for. The coin market can be unpredictable, but if you have a rare and valuable piece, it could be worth millions. In conclusion, the 1994 D Mint Mark quarter is a coin that every collector and even casual coin enthusiast should keep an eye out for. Its value has skyrocketed due to its rarity, mint condition, and potential errors, making it one of the most sought-after coins in recent years. Imagine finding a simple quarter in your pocket that turns out to be worth $1.1 million. It's discoveries like these that make coin collecting such an exciting and potentially life-changing hobby. So before you spend that 1994 D quarter, make sure you take a closer look. It could be your ticket to a fortune. We are going to talk about the 1996 No Mint Mark quarter dollar coin that could be worth an incredible $1.2 million. That's right. A simple quarter you might find in your pocket change could potentially be $1 million treasure. So let's dive deep into what makes this coin so valuable, what you should look for, and why collectors are willing to pay such high prices for it. First, let's talk about what it means when a coin has no mint mark. Mint marks are small letters placed on coins to indicate where they were made. For example, a D means the coin was minted in Denver, and an S means it was minted in San Francisco. But if there's no mint mark, it usually means the coin was minted in Philadelphia. However, in certain rare cases, a coin without a mint mark can be highly valuable, and that's what we're talking about today. The 1996 quarter without a mint mark is incredibly rare and sought after. While millions of quarters were produced in that year, only a small number of them have the special characteristics that make them worth so much money. The key factors that affect the value of this coin are its condition, rarity, and any unique errors or features it may have. One of the biggest reasons why a 1996 quarter without a mint mark can be worth so much is due to mint errors. A mint error occurs when something goes wrong during the coin production process. These errors can result in coins with off-center designs, doubled images, or even coins struck on the wrong metal. Coins with these kinds of errors are highly prized by collectors, and their value can skyrocket. In addition to mint errors, the condition of the coin plays a huge role in determining its value. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect, flawless coin. A 1996 quarter without a mint mark that is in pristine condition, especially one that has never been circulated, can fetch a much higher price than one that has been heavily worn. Coins graded in the highest conditions are the ones that have the potential to be worth up to $1.2 million. Now, you might be wondering how to tell if you have a valuable 1996 quarter in your collection. The first thing to do is examine the coin carefully. Look for any signs of mint errors, such as a double image or misalignment in the design. Check the edges of the coin to see if they're smooth or have any unusual markings. And most importantly, take note of the overall condition of the coin. If your quarter looks uncirculated, meaning it has very few signs of wear, it could be worth getting it professionally graded. If you do think you have a valuable coin, it's crucial to have it authenticated by a professional coin grading service. These experts will examine your coin under high magnification to verify its authenticity and give it a grade based on its condition. Once your coin is graded, you'll have a much better idea of its true value. The market for rare coins is extremely competitive, and collectors are always on the lookout for coins that stand out. This is why rare coins like the 1996 no-mint mark quarter can be worth so much. Collectors are willing to pay top dollar to add these unique pieces to their collections, especially if the coin is in excellent condition or has a rare error. So, if you happen to come across a 1996 quarter with no mint mark in your change, don't ignore it. Take the time to inspect it carefully because it could be worth much more than just 25 cents. Who knows? You might be holding a $1.20 million treasure in your hands. Wrap it up. The 1996 no-mint mark quarter dollar is a rare and valuable coin that has captured the interest of collectors worldwide. Its value comes from a combination of mint errors, rarity, and condition. If you think you have one of these coins, be sure to get it authenticated and graded, as it could potentially be worth a life-changing amount of money. Thank you for watching, and if you found this video helpful, be sure to like and subscribe for more content about rare and valuable coins. We're diving into a very special coin that has collectors buzzing, the 1990p mint mark quarter. Believe it or not, this coin could be worth up to $1.3 million. Yes, you heard that right. So stick around as we break down everything you need to know about the 1990p mint mark quarter and what makes it so valuable. The 1990p quarter was minted in Philadelphia. It's part of the Washington quarter series that has been in circulation since 1932. At first glance, this coin might look like any other quarter you've seen. It has the familiar portrait of George Washington on the obverse and the American eagle on the reverse. But there's something unique about certain 1990p quarters that sets them apart from the rest. What makes this particular coin worth so much? One of the key factors is that some 1990p quarters have rare errors or minting mistakes that make them highly sought after by collectors. One common error involves doubling on the obverse side of the coin. This means you can see a slight doubling of the details in Washington's portrait or the text around him. These kinds of errors can dramatically increase the value of a coin because they are extremely rare. Another error to look out for is a missing mint mark. While the 1990p quarter is supposed to have a P mint mark to indicate it was produced in Philadelphia, there have been rare instances where this mint mark was accidentally left off. A missing mint mark makes the coin incredibly valuable to collectors because it's a mistake that wasn't caught during production. As with all valuable coins, the condition of the 1990p quarter plays a huge role in determining its worth. Coins in mint condition, meaning they haven't been circulated and show no signs of wear, are worth far more than those that have been in circulation for years. If you have a 1990p quarter that looks brand new with a shiny surface and sharp details, it could be worth a fortune. In fact, the record sale for a mint condition 1990p quarter with a rare error was a staggering $1.3 million. So how can you tell if the 1990p quarter you have in your possession is worth a lot of money? First, check the mint mark. If there's no P mint mark, you may be looking at a rare error coin. Next, take a close look at the details on the coin. Use a magnifying glass if necessary. Look for any signs of doubling on Washington's portrait or the text. Even a slight doubling can make a huge difference in the coin's value. Another important thing to check is the coin's condition. Does it look brand new? Or does it have scratches, discoloration, or other signs of wear? A pristine quarter is going to be worth significantly more than one that's been heavily circulated. You might be wondering why anyone would pay over $1 million for a quarter. The answer lies in the rarity of these error coins and the fact that they are highly sought after by collectors. Coin collectors are always on the hunt for rare pieces to add to their collections, and the rarer the coin, the higher the price. The 1990p quarter, especially with its potential for rare errors, represents a one-of-a-kind find for any serious collector. Its value will continue to rise over time as more collectors seek out these rare coins. Now that you know the potential value of the 1990p quarter, you might be wondering where to find one. The good news is that these coins are still out there. They were minted in large quantities, so there's always a chance you could come across one in your pocket change, coin jars, or even at a garage sale. Be sure to check any 1990 quarters you come across carefully. You never know when you might strike gold, or in this case, silver. To wrap things up, the 1990p mint mark quarter might just be one of the most valuable coins you could find in your pocket. With rare errors and pristine conditions fetching prices as high as $1.3 million, this is one coin collectors are eager to get their hands on. So, if you have any 1990 quarters lying around, take a closer look. You could be sitting on a small fortune. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content on valuable coins and collectibles. And if you think you have a 1990p quarter that could be worth something, let us know in the comments below. We're diving into the fascinating world of the 1983p Mint Mark quarter, a coin that has surprised collectors and numismatists alike with its incredible value, up to $1.4 million. That's right, a simple quarter could make you a millionaire. Let's find out why. First off, let's talk about the basics. The 1983p quarter was minted in Philadelphia, marked by the P Mint mark on the front of the coin, just above the date. Over 673 million of these quarters were produced, making it seem like just another everyday coin. However, not all 1983p quarters are created equal. The key to its astonishing value lies in the rarity of finding one in mint or near-mint condition. You see, in 1983, the U.S. Mint didn't produce any uncirculated sets for collectors, meaning very few pristine examples of this quarter survived. Most were used in everyday transactions, leading to wear and tear. This makes high-grade versions, those that are uncirculated or in exceptional condition, extremely rare and highly sought after by collectors. Now, what exactly makes a 1983p quarter worth $1.4 million? Comes down to the coin's condition and grading. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect, flawless coin. If you happen to have a 1983p quarter that scores a grade of MS68 or higher, you're looking at a potential jackpot. In fact, in 2021, a 1983p quarter in MS68 condition sold at auction for an eye-watering $1.4 million. So, how can you tell if your 1983p quarter is one of these rare gems? First, you want to check for sharp, clear details on both sides of the coin. Look for a strong, well-defined strike, and pay attention to the edges. Any wear or dullness can significantly reduce its value. Also, the luster of the coin should be bright and reflective. If you notice any scratches or blemishes, your coin might not be in the top condition needed to fetch a high price. If you think you have a valuable 1983p quarter, the next step is to get it professionally graded. Sending your coin to a reputable grading service, such as the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, will give you an official grade. This not only confirms its condition but also makes it easier to sell at auction or to a serious collector. But there's more to the story. Some of these quarters also feature unique errors or varieties that can skyrocket their value. For instance, off-center strikes or doubling in the letters or numbers can add to the rarity and desirability of the coin. If your quarter has one of these errors, you could be sitting on a small fortune even if it's not in mint condition. So, what should you do if you think you have a 1983p quarter worth $1.4 million? First, don't spend it. Take it to a professional appraiser or a coin dealer who specializes in rare coins. They can help you determine the exact grade and value of your coin. And remember, the market for rare coins can fluctuate, so it might be worth holding onto it until the right buyer comes along. Before you rush to check your pockets, it's important to note that while there are 1983p quarters worth a fortune, finding one in such pristine condition is extremely rare. But that doesn't mean you should give up. Even a high-grade example that isn't perfect can still fetch thousands of dollars. In conclusion, the 1983p Mint Mark quarter is a prime example of how an ordinary coin can become extraordinarily valuable. Whether it's due to its condition, a rare minting error, or just being in the right place at the right time, this quarter has proven that not all pocket change is created equal. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss another coin worth money. We're diving into a specific coin that has collectors buzzing, the 1994p Mint Mark $quarter coin. Believe it or not, this coin has been valued at a staggering $1.5 million. If you're a coin collector or someone just curious about the hidden treasures in your pocket change, this is the video for you. First, let's talk a little about the 1994p Mint Mark quarter. This coin was part of the Washington Quarter series, which was introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. The quarter has become an essential part of U.S. coinage, and over the years, certain quarters have gained immense value due to their rarity, condition, or unique characteristics. The 1994p quarter is no exception. The P Mint mark signifies that the coin was minted at the Philadelphia Mint, one of the major production facilities for U.S. currency. While millions of these coins were produced for circulation, only a very small percentage have the qualities that make them worth $1.5 million. We'll get into what makes these specific quarters so valuable in a moment. Now, what makes the 1994 P Mint mark quarter so rare? A combination of factors plays a role in its high value. First, there are only a limited number of these coins that remain in pristine condition. Collectors and experts look for quarters that are in mint state, meaning they've never been used in regular circulation and are free from scratches, marks, or other damage. Finding a 1994 P quarter in this condition is extremely rare, which increases its value significantly. Another factor contributing to its value is the growing demand among collectors. As more people become interested in numismatics, the demand for rare coins has skyrocketed. The 1994 P quarter has gained a reputation as one of the most sought-after quarters from the 1990s, which has pushed its price to new heights. So, how do you know if you have one of these valuable quarters? First, check for the P Mint mark on the obverse side of the coin, just to the right of George Washington's ponytail. If you see the P, you're off to a good start. Next, examine the condition of the coin. The more pristine it is, the better. Look for sharp details in the design, especially on Washington's portrait and the eagle on the reverse side. Anywhere, scratches or blemishes can lower the coin's value, but even circulated coins can still be worth a significant amount of money. Another thing to watch for is any unusual features, such as errors or variations in the minting process. Some 1994 P quarters have been found with striking errors, which can further increase their value. You might be wondering how a quarter can be worth $1.5 million. Well, rare coin auctions have seen some jaw-dropping sales in recent years. A 1994 P Mint mark quarter in perfect mint condition could fetch this extraordinary price if it's sold to the right collector. In fact, the coin market has seen coins from this era go for record-breaking prices due to their rarity, condition, and demand from buyers. If you're wondering whether you have a 1994 P quarter sitting in your pocket change or coin jar, now is the time to check. While it may seem like an ordinary quarter, it could be worth a fortune if it has the right combination of rarity, condition, and appeal to collectors. Even if it's not in mint condition, these quarters can still be worth more than their face value. In conclusion, the 1994 P Mint mark $quarter coin has proven to be a valuable and sought-after piece in the coin collecting world, with some valued as high as $1.5 million. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, always check your change, because you never know when you might come across a hidden gem. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos about rare coins and the treasures hiding in your everyday pocket change. We're talking about a quarter that could potentially change your life. Yes, you heard that right. We're discussing the 1995 D Mint mark $quarter coin. And some of these coins are worth an astounding $1.60 million. The 1995 D quarter might look like an ordinary coin you'd find in your pocket change, but certain versions of this coin can be incredibly valuable. So what makes these coins worth so much? Let's dig into the details and see what sets them apart. First, let's talk about the design. The 1995 D Mint mark quarter features the familiar profile of George Washington on the front and the American eagle on the reverse. These coins were minted in Denver, which is why they carry the D Mint mark just below Washington's neck on the obverse side. Now, here's where things get interesting. The value of the 1995 D quarter skyrockets when we look at factors like rarity, condition, and possible errors during the minting process. Most quarters you find from this year will only be worth their face value, but there are a few exceptions. Coins that are in pristine, uncirculated condition or graded by professional services as mint state 68 or higher can reach mind-blowing values. In fact, one of these quarters, graded as MS68, fetched an astonishing price at auction, selling for $1.6 million. This is what sets them apart from the rest. What makes this particular coin so rare and valuable? One of the reasons could be the presence of minting errors. Error coins are always highly sought after by collectors because they are unique. Some 1995 D quarters have been found with double die errors or other imperfections, which increases their value significantly. Additionally, coins struck with more precise detail and exceptional luster can also command high prices. The collector's market plays a massive role in determining the value of rare coins. As more collectors enter the hobby, the demand for rare coins like the 1995 D quarter continues to grow. This increase in demand is what can push the price of a coin as high as $1.60 million. If you come across a 1995 D quarter in your change, it might be worth taking a closer look. Check the condition and, if possible, get it graded by a professional coin grading service. You never know, you could be sitting on a small fortune. As we've mentioned, the D mint mark indicates that the coin was minted in Denver. This is crucial when determining a coin's rarity. Coins in mint condition without wear and tear are more likely to be worth a lot of money. Look closely for any unusual features like doubling, off-center strikes, or misaligned designs. If you think you've found a valuable coin, consider getting it graded by a reputable service. A high grade can make all the difference when it comes to value. The 1995 D mint mark quarter might just be one of the hidden gems in your collection or even in your pocket change. With values reaching as high as $1.6 million, it's definitely worth taking a closer look at those quarters. Who knows, you could be holding a piece of history and a small fortune. Thanks for tuning in today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more videos on rare and valuable coins. Let us know in the comments if you found any interesting coins, and stay tuned for our next video where we'll uncover more treasures from the world of coin collecting. We'll be diving into the incredible story of the 1988 P mint mark Washington quarter, which could be worth an astounding $1.7 million. That's right, what might look like just an ordinary quarter could actually be a rare and valuable treasure. So make sure to stick around as we uncover everything you need to know about this coin, what makes it so valuable, and how you could potentially find one in your own pocket change. Let's get started. The Washington quarter has been in circulation since 1932, and it's one of the most commonly recognized coins in the United States. However, not every Washington quarter is created equal. Certain years and mint marks make these coins stand out as rare and highly valuable, and the 1988 P mint mark quarter is one of those special coins. First off, let's break down what we mean by the P mint mark. The P stands for the Philadelphia Mint, where this quarter was struck. The Philadelphia Mint is one of the main production facilities for U.S. coins, and it produced millions of these quarters in 1988. However, there's something very special about a few select quarters from that year that makes them worth so much money today. So, what makes the 1988 P mint mark quarter worth up to $1.7 million? The value of any coin depends on several factors. These include the condition of the coin, any minting errors, and the rarity of the coin in today's circulation. For the 1988 P quarter, it's the combination of a rare minting error and its excellent condition that can skyrocket its value. One of the key reasons behind the high value of the 1988 P quarter is the possibility of a mint error. Mint errors occur during the coin production process and can lead to unique coins that differ from the standard design. These errors can include off-center strikes, double dies, or even incorrect planchets being used. If your 1988 P quarter has any of these rare characteristics, it could be worth a fortune. Now, you might be wondering how to spot one of these valuable 1988 P quarters. Start by carefully inspecting your quarter for any unusual features. Look for signs of a mint error, such as a doubling effect on the lettering or date, known as a double die. Another potential error could be a weak or partial strike where the details of the coin are not fully formed. These rare errors can make your quarter one of the most valuable coins in the world. In addition to minting errors, the overall condition of the coin also plays a huge role in determining its value. Coins that are in uncirculated or near mint condition are worth significantly more than those that have been heavily circulated. If you have a 1988 P quarter that looks almost brand new without scratches, dents, or wear marks, you could be holding a coin that's worth a lot of money. So what should you do if you think you have one of these valuable 1988 P quarters? First of all, don't spend it. Make sure to keep the coin safe and have it professionally appraised by a coin expert. If your quarter is in excellent condition and shows signs of a mint error, it's worth having it graded by a professional grading service. A high grade could confirm its rarity and boost its value into the millions. Finding a 1988 P mint mark quarter worth $1.7 million might seem like finding a needle in a haystack, but it's not impossible. With millions of quarters still in circulation, there's always a chance that one of these rare coins could show up in your change or coin collection. In conclusion, the 1988 P Mint Mark Washington quarter is a prime example of how a simple coin can turn out to be worth a life-changing amount of money. Whether it's due to a rare minting error or being in pristine condition, this coin has caught the attention of collectors worldwide. So next time you come across a quarter, take a closer look, because you might just be holding one of the most valuable coins ever made. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more amazing coin discoveries. Let us know in the comments if you've come across any rare coins in your collection. We're diving into the world